We got some breaking news coming out of Miami the day after our season has officially been determined to be over. The Miami Dolphins decided to part ways, aka fire Chan Gailey, our offensive coordinator. Now this is loaded to me. I'm gonna talk about it real quick. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the room. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to TD Fans Talk. Thank y'all for coming through. I see you, Clemente. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Just Ice Cold is the first one in the building. I see y'all coming in, man. So we're gonna talk about this because this is interesting. I definitely got to talk about this one here. Somebody say you're lying. That's the report. It's out that they fired Chan Gailey. So we got to talk about this because I have mixed feelings about it. Like I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with the firing, but at the same token, I gotta give my little 2 cents on this because there's some accountability that needs to be taken. Tua fired him, TD. Tua fired him or got him fired. I don't know, man. We'll break it down, all right? But let's dive into it. Wow, we already got 250 people in the room. But y'all got to hit that like button, man. Only 54 likes. Punch that like button. We want to get over 500 likes on every video in 2021. And it looks like we've been doing that so far. So I appreciate you guys. He's still a rookie. Yes, he is. Well, he ain't a rookie no more. He's now a second-year player since the season is over. Okay? But yes, he was a young rookie, and mistakes would happen. Well, that ain't what this is about. This is about Chan Gailey being fired. I know it's in relation to it. So I want to break this down first and foremost. When it first came across, and I got a donation from Shake Money that said, "I want Anthony Lynn. Brother needs another shot." It's gonna be interesting to see who they bring in because y'all give me a chance to break this down real quick. So we fired Chan Gailey. Now, when you fire someone, it basically is almost like, but before I even talk about why they fired him, I want to be clear. I believe he was just a scapegoat. I believe he was a scapegoat. Now, I understand there's some culpability with the offensive coordinator and all of this, which is fine. But this is scapegoat written all over it. And let's talk about it. So you fire Chan Gailey, leaving people to believe, and it may be true, that he was a major reason why our offense never got moving. He just wasn't good at his job. He wasn't what Miami needed to get it done. So that's going to be the most popular opinion because, hey, that's the one that fits, right? So I need to ask everybody real quick, do we need a better O-line? Do we need more weapons? And does our quarterback need to improve? Or do we just need an offensive coordinator? Because I am here to tell y'all right now, every excuse that Tua has, as far as he needs more weapons, he needs all that stuff, isn't that the same stuff Chan Gailey was inherited? So he's being blamed for not having the receivers, not having the proper O-line to give him time, to not have the guys getting separation. For Tua's struggles, he's the number one reason why. Or at the end of the day, he's responsible for that, which is true. As an offensive coordinator, it is your job to have your staff under you develop those receivers to get separation, which I think is asking for a lot when you look at the personnel. So that's kind of unfair. It's your job to get that O-line blocking the way that they should. Now remember, Chan Gailey was the offensive coordinator and the play caller. But an offensive coordinator ain't just the play caller. So people need to understand, a lot of people, yeah, his play calling. This ain't about the play calling. This is about being an offensive coordinator. You didn't get improvement from personnel, as in receivers. You didn't get Improvement in the O-line. Yeah, they played just as well as they did starting the season, but we didn't see progression. We saw good, decent play, but not progression. This has nothing to do with play calling. I want to make sure people understand that. This is his ability to be an offensive coordinator, taking responsibility of every facet of the offense. So I get that. I get the firing in that regards. But he basically gets no leeway from the personnel that he had as well. But what scares me about that is this. Does Brian Flores and Chris Grier believe that it was O'Shea or the weapons? Do they believe that with the right offensive coordinator, they could have made this work? So I want to ask you all in the comment section right now, yes or no. With the right offensive coordinator, could we have made the talent that we have on offense work? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, 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 yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, never mind. It's just an overwhelming yes. Oh, I see a sprinkle of a no. I'm let me say this first. If another offensive coordinator could have made it work, then why is everybody complaining about the personnel that we have and the weapons that Tua has to throw to in the O line? If the right offensive coordinator is the answer, then why is everybody talking about what we need on offense that's going to make the difference? Because if that's the case, because I'm going to go down that road with some people and say, you know what? It is the personnel. We got to get better on the personnel. We need better receivers. We need blah, blah, blah. We need this and that around Tua. If I'm going to go down that road with y'all, then it's hard for me to believe that with the right offensive coordinator, we would have made it work. Because otherwise, we don't need all that stuff. We just need the right offensive coordinator. And that's what I'm nervous about. What if the organization feels like we just need the right offensive coordinator? Because if they feel that way, then they may not go get the weapons that we envision us going to get. They may not see the bigger need like we do. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. So forgive me. I had got a call. So that's what pretty much happened. It froze me out when I got the call. But I'm back now, okay? All right, I know some people are dropping out. We have 450 people now. It's 220, but I'm back now. Y'all let me know if you can see me and hear me. Let me know in the comment section right now if you can see me and hear me. All right. Let me see. Lag and crash. We back. We back. Yes, yes. Okay, we good now. All right. So my bad. I just had got a call. It happens, and I should have did it before I started the stream. So if it happens again, it's okay. Give me about 30 seconds and it'll pop back up. All right. But anywho, it makes me nervous. I'm just hoping that they know that. So Chan Gailey is out of there. We have a bigger issue that nobody's going to talk about with firing Chan Gailey. Nobody's going to talk about it, mark my words, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's a bigger issue. Miami's inability to hire the right coordinators. Chad O'Shea was not the guy because he couldn't develop the quarterback. He's gone. Rosen is gone. Now, all of a sudden, Chan Gailey is fired a year later because maybe he held Tua back, maybe. 2 for 2. I'm going to show you guys. Look. 2 for 2. Brian Flores and Chris Grier, and this is Brian Flores' personnel now. The head coach has to find his coordinators, okay? I'm sure they consult with Grier and stuff like that, but Brian Flores finds the guys that he feels are good fits. He's 2 for 2 in a negative way. Chad O'Shea, Chan Gailey. And what upsets me even more, let me be clear with y'all about something. Gailey is fired. And I'm telling y'all, I believe there is an essence of scapegoat. He has culpability. He has blame. But there is an element of scapegoat. Because the things that the front office made decisions on didn't look good, and you got to have a scapegoat. But I'm about to stir a few things up with my comments real quick. Boyer didn't have a successful season. You think he had a successful season because of the stats? TD, are you killing? I can hear people now. Are you killing me? That defense was no, no. Trust me. The play calling on defense was horrendous, never consistent. Am I the only one who believes that our defense can be even better with the current roster? Am I the only one who believes our defense could have played even better than they did? The play calling on defense was horrendous in obvious moments. Everybody's going to say, oh, well, the defense they were putting up historical numbers. The personnel was. Xavier Howard having 10 interceptions wasn't because of Boyer. Somebody said Gailey not out there throwing passes. Just saying. I'm trying to stay away from that. So I'm telling y'all now, man. Boyer didn't look good as a defensive coordinator either. But he's going to get the praise because we had a #1 defense. But let's not forget, we invested in that defense. We spent money on that defense. We brought the personnel in for that defense. Truth be told, the work on that defense was done last year. Not with the play calling, but the development. The development. Bobby McCain and Eric Rowe's development happened last year, and they were able to display it this year. Nick Needham's development happened last year. You brought Ogba in to do that. And he benefited from a lot of coverage sacks because of the secondary. You paid Byron Jones. You didn't develop him. Jerome Baker didn't look no different than he did last year. You named to me one player right now that looked like they were developed on defense this year. He's not fired. It came from a fake account. I hope so. I'll go verify. I hope so. But you tell me what player looked like they were developed this year. Van Ginkel showed you last year that he belonged. He just got more playing time this year. Are y'all serious? Were we not raving about Van Ginkel last year with his itty-bitty spurts of playing time? Raekwon, this is what we thought he would be. Why did you think that Flores was so excited in the draft? I'll give you Elandon Roberts. Wilkins, stop it. We knew what he would be if he had a Raekwon in the middle. Come on, man. Ain't nobody was developed on this defense this year. Nobody was developed on this defense this year, y'all. And a lot of people's numbers went up because the people they went and got in free agency. The people they went and got in free agency. Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones was a stud day one. It was just a matter of when was he gonna take over. He never took over, but he got reps. See, y'all naming people we already knew. When we drafted Brandon Jones, we knew he was gonna be impactful. We knew that. Zyler, okay, I give you Zyler. I give you Zyler. No, we're talking about defense, y'all. For those who are naming offensive players. We talking defense. Bobby McCain was last year, y'all. Bobby McCain worked all them kinks out last year. This is what we knew Bobby McCain had the potential to be if it worked out. Yeah, I think a lot of y'all are forgetting what we went through last year. The bright spots in the turmoil. All the guys that were developed, all the guys who start looking really good for us. We brought in, y'all think about it, we brought in Kyle Van Noy, Ogba, Shaq, Byron Jones, Elandon Roberts. We brought those guys in and you added them with the talent we already had. There wasn't any development this year. This defense was already supposed to be a good defense. And my thing on Josh Boyer is we all know it. The play calling in a lot of situations was horrible. Look at yesterday. You ran a zero blitz and gave 10-yard cushion. That is a recipe for failure for your corners. And look before the snap, Josh Allen calls the double play, the double move. It's third down. It's third down and you call a zero blitz. And if you have confidence in your corners, you're supposed to put them in their face. Not 10-yard cushion. The name of the game on third and four is to stop the first down. So if the guy runs 5 yards and starts to slant, any corner in their mama are going to go for the slant on 3rd and 5. They're going to go for a slant on 3rd and 5. And when you got a good quarterback that know how to throw the ball, that's going to be money. Touchdown. You don't call no zero blitz and give all that cushion. You either going to give up the first down or a touchdown. Come on, man. Somebody said Noah. We don't know if Noah developed at all. He ain't even getting the playing time he need. He back there returning kicks now. But my thing is, if you really think about it, man, Chan wasn't fired. It was a fake account. Somebody said that. I said that I'll verify. But either way, this is a good conversation. Because everybody around here talk about Chan Gailey needs to be fired. Everybody talk about Chan Gailey needs to be fired. So if he is fired or if he does get fired, I'm not opposed to it. ESPN said it. Yeah, we'll see. If people want to keep donating money saying it's not real, I'll take that too. Hey, Owen George with the donation said Jason Sanders went 36-39 was better than the defense. Good player is Howard, but it's a team sport. Rest up, TD. Are you doing play-by-play for playoffs? Absolutely, man. I wouldn't miss the playoffs for the world. These are too good of games. Appreciate everybody who keep donating. These are too good of games. I can't miss these. And already seen the matchups, man. Saturday and Sunday is crazy. Another donation. I'm taking Desmond Ryder to help push Tua and maybe help him develop. NBC Sports said Gailey's fired too. All right. All right. Adam confirmed it. There you have it. If Chef confirmed it, there you have it.
Do you need your office? Like, do you need your office?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, do you need your full setup?
No, I'm good. My wife asking if I need my office, my set, my like to be at
Like,
my
do you need to go
station
live for a while?
because I just got to the house and she was in my office working. So I said I'm good. I'll sit back in the
You know, if you're
recliner.
gonna be live for a while,
Go
that's
live
fine.
from the recliner. Y'all already know.
Sorry about our tacky Christmas tree, y'all. Anyways, no, but I'm saying if you're gonna be live for a while, that's fine. I can move though, so you'll be more comfortable.
I'm good, babe. I'm vibing. I'm
Are you
reclined in the
good?
chair talking Dolphin football. It don't get better than this.
Okay, if you need me to move so you
I
can
will
do
let
your
you know
full
if I need you
element,
to,
let me
okay?
know.
I love you, baby.
Love you.
Bill O'Brien for offensive coordinator. Let me say this, man. It's going to be interesting who we bring in as the OC. But like I said, okay, um, TD, it was false news. ESPN got baited. Okay, well, time will tell. Time will tell. Either way, this is a good conversation because a lot of people feel like he should be fired anyway. And him getting fired, I'm more concerned about our ability to have the right offensive coordinator. Because Gailey wasn't, O'Shea wasn't the guy because it was too complex. Then we bring in Gailey to simplify it, and now people don't like that. I mean, what we want? Owen with the donation said, "Are you doing all games? I'll be looking for Bills play by play. Can we get any prediction for AFC and NFC championship and Super Bowl champs? It's coming this week, Owen. I'll be making a video and releasing it this week of the prediction. I'll be making that this week. Let me see what's wrong with this thing. Hold on, y'all. Okay, is it working now? All right, I'm good. All right, we got 600 people watching. Y'all hit that like button. But yeah, I'll be doing the playoff games. I'm gonna be doing a lot more NFL content in general. Be getting that out to y'all, man. Um, Hire Gase as the offensive coordinator. Do not start that mess, man. Y'all better not talk about no hire Gates as the OC. That's like me calling to Pat White yesterday. Yeah, I went on a Pat White rampage yesterday, y'all. Anybody who took me serious, man, joke's on you, all right? I start replacing Tua name with Pat White, man. I was just mad, man. I was in my feelings, man. Tua can't read defenses. Listen, whatever OC comes in, here's another thing that frustrates me. If Gailey's out of there, now if anybody struggles, well, you also have to understand it's a whole new system. Like, come on, man.
Can I just say hi to Victor?
Hold on, we had a donation. Andres said, "Can we get a mock TD?" Oh, mocks come in February, man. Yeah, I know it's real. What's up?
Hey Vic, Vic's in your comments.
The wife said, "Hey, Vic."
I'm reading your comments.
There's so many comments I can't even see who all in here.
I never miss Vic.
They said, "Hi, Hillary."
Hi guys, how are y'all? Hey,
We got another donation that said, "TD, what's the move? Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields?" Trevor Lawrence is going to be almost impossible to get unless you're trading somebody away and getting more assets like X, man. I really hope he's the defensive player of the year. Not to lose him, but to at least have the flexibility to hear offers. Because if you get a ridiculous, crazy, insane, like what the heck offer for him, then I'm all for it. Like I said before, my price right now is 2 firsts and 2 seconds. Then hey, we first class in him wherever he need to go.
I have more friends.
You have more friends you want to talk to?
I guess I'll just type.
TD for offensive coordinator. Nah, I like defense, homie. I like defense, man. Noah can come in. You missed the super chat. I just read the super chat. Y'all keep saying I missed it. There it is. TD, what's the move? Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields? I read that. I told you, Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. If we had a choice at 3 and this team said, yeah, would they want to get another quarterback? And again, don't get mad at me. I'm saying if they say they want another quarterback right there at 3, which maybe not likely, but if they did, it's going to be Fields because Lawrence ain't going to be there. Now, Fields go out here and kill Alabama in the national championship and have a big game. Man, the Jags got a decision. And then on top of that, if the Jags were to take Fields, come on, the Jets can't pass on Lawrence even if they still believe in Darnold. So thus we get our guy, Panay Sewell. That's who I want. That's who we need to get by any means necessary. Honestly, we should be rooting for Justin Fields to have a historic day versus Alabama. It'll be hard for those top 2 teams, either of them, to pass. Really hard. We got another donation. Jags hiring you. Myers, Jags gonna take Fields. I'm with it. I'm with it. That means the Jets cannot pass on Trevor. Trevor and Darnold comparison ain't even close. Ayo with the donation saying, let's get Tua some help. We can criticize him. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not opposed to that. We need to get Tua some help. I've always said he's just a quarterback that needs help. Nothing's wrong with that. You know, I think people get in their feelings when I say something as simple as that. Tua's the type of guy to be successful. He needs weapons and help around him. That's any quarterback, but I think he needs it more so than those quarterbacks who can improvise and make things happen without it, like Russell and all of them, who can use their feet to get it done, who can literally so big that they brush it off sacks to get it done, to extend the play. That has the speed, that has the size. He ain't got none of those things. So he needs weapons. He's a needy quarterback. And nothing's wrong with that. And I say, if we know that, get him what he needs. Make it look like Alabama for all I care. Whatever going to help us win. Andres with the donation. Any ideal situation would be Fields and Wilson at 3. And Wilson at 3. There would be a bidding war for our pick. Yeah. But I want, listen, again, even if it comes to us and everybody's like, oh my gosh, everybody's calling us. Panay Sewell, y'all. Draft the kid. Draft him. A guy like that could potentially be someone that you have to pay $25 million a year for that you can get for $10 million a year. For 4 or 5 years. Think about it. When he get off his first contract, if he works out and he becomes that dude, he's going to be worth $25 million a year. So for 5 years, that's $125 million, but you get the luxury to have him for 5 years at a price of $50 million. Shh. You have to. You have to bring in Panay Sewell. You have to having Panay Sewell on one side, Austin Jackson on another, Kenley at the guard, Hunt at the guard, and then bring a center in free agency or find somebody you really like in the second round. Tua should have all the time he needs in the world. He should have all the time he needs in the world. It's that simple. All the time. And then it goes to his weapons. Okay, we need more weapons around him. Honestly, we can handle some of that stuff in free agency. Ball game was right yesterday. You got Juju and a few other guys that you can go after in free agency because we do have the money. In the running back position, you can use a second round pick on that too. Get you a really good back in the second or even the late in the first. Don't forget we got 2 firsts and 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple. Listen, some of y'all, you don't have to go on back and forth on whether or not Chan Gailey got fired. Either way, this conversation is still relevant. Either way, it's still relevant, man. Fitz for offensive coordinator. I wouldn't mind offering Fitz a job, but not as the OC. Maybe in the quarterback room. See, what people have to understand, you don't have to have been great at something to be a coach in it. You ain't even have to have played at a position all the time to be a coach in it. G Firm with the donation said draft Sewell and Leatherwood, free agency, sign Juju and Will Fuller. Tell me what's up, TD. Love, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Say we don't get Sewell and we got a quarterback in the first round. Not saying we will, but even if we did, bro, we got too many needs. We got too many assets. We got so many assets, we could do all of that. Got another donation said people think every QB you draft is going to be going to be 2-3 QB. 2 is fine. Let's get him some help. When if he doesn't perform, we move on. Simple. Exactly. And that's all I've been saying. But I'm a little bit more aggressive by saying bring in the potential replacement now just in case he ain't. You bring in a replacement now don't mean that he's benched. It don't mean you giving up on him. It means that he's competing. Number one, he don't feel comfortable. Number two, it's his job to lose. And if you were wrong, at least you got a full year of working with another guy behind him that's already developed.
Respectfully, though, you haven't given Tua a fair chance.
How I ain't give him a fair chance?
You just haven't.
I ain't stopped giving him a chance. He still got a chance. He's still going to be on the roster.
Yeah, but
See, what people want to do is sell all the way out for one guy. But that's why we've been in the trouble we've been in the last 20 years. Selling out for one guy, never bringing in competition, and never having a backup plan.
it's not that you're selling out for one guy, but it's also the energy that you bring behind this one guy. Like, respect the fact that he's the man for now and give him a chance to at least
He ain't the
grow.
man for now.
Well, give him a
You the
chance
man
to
for
grow.
now when you prove it.
Well, give him a chance to grow into the position.
I am giving him a chance to grow. But I'm calling out the balls and strikes as we go.
Okay.
We calling the balls and strikes as we go.
I think, though, that I think you're a little more aggressive.
I'm definitely aggressive. If you
It's unfair.
put it like this, babe. If you've been a Dolphin fan over the last 20 years, you would be too.
But aren't you continuing to do the thing that's probably an issue in y'all's organization? Y'all like churn and burn your players. Y'all churn and burn.
That's not true. We've been complaining about why we've stuck with certain players so long.
Okay.
Do you saw how they did Tannehill?
Right.
7 years and they still hated him. Now what's going on with Tannehill?
But you kind of sound like the very people that you attack for being Tannehill.
You better know it. You better know it. I'm giving them, you know what? I'm giving them every bit of it.
Okay.
Because you know what? We got to be fair, right?
But
If everybody wanted to have that narrative with Tannehill, I said, you know what? They say I'm a homer. They say I'm just making excuses. Then I'm going to make sure that I'm very critical of everybody we get from this point on. And that's what I'm doing. So nobody can say I'm being a homer and I'm being overly exaggerating because I gave Tannehill every excuse in the world. And you saw what happened with that. So I say, you know what? Let me try this thing that everybody else do. Let me be critical of my quarterback. Up, oh boy. And let me also tell you something, babe.
okay.
Most of the people I really argue with ain't Dolphin fans. They're Alabama Crimson Tide fans that are now Dolphin fans because of Tua. If Tua got traded to the Jets tomorrow, those same people are all of a sudden Jets fans. Now, there are some Dolphin fans, of course, like, hey, calm down, man. He's going to be all right. That's fine and dandy. But some of these people weren't even Dolphin fans until we drafted Tua.
I hear what you're saying.
So they're defending their guy, not the Miami Dolphins. There are a handful of people that's defending him that were Dolphin fans, and respect to them. But what I'm finding is A lot of these people with that send that comment of, if you want to criticize Tua, then we all should just trade him. He's gonna be great. You should just trade him. When you say y'all should just trade him, then you ain't a Dolphin fan.
Yeah.
You're a Tua fan.
And I think on both sides, at the end of the day, it's a lot of emotion because at the end of the day, some people, everybody is riding with their guy. Like I
Exactly.
know
And
right
nothing wrong
now,
with that.
I'm gonna ride harder for Dak than somebody that thinks Dak is trash for the Cowboys fans. So I mean, I get
Mm-hmm.
it, but I think cooler heads have to prevail, and you have to take the emotion out of it and be fair across the board. That's all I'm saying. When you went on your rant yesterday, I love you, but I'm glad you changed your title because he's not trash. You and
He's
people
not
also have to
trash.
get
Tua
your
is not trash.
people were also emotional and mad at you because people were coming for you. They have to get that you're also a troll, and y'all he does things to get under people's skin. You do things to get under my skin, but I think overall you have to be fair to Tua. He's not trash.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a great job overall.
Now
So
you're exaggerating.
okay, all right.
I missed the donation.
Sorry guys.
It said, "Are the Bills better than them now?" The Dolphins, yeah, y'all have a better record. You're in the playoffs or not, so you're better this year. I mean, you're still trash, but you're better this year. I missed. Let me see. It was another donation. I think I missed. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yo, the only one talking sense. You the only one talking sense, TD. Tua is not up to NFL speed. Maybe he gets there. I like the dude, and hope so. That's all I be saying. I point out the now that he's looking bad and he ain't the guy right now. He don't look good. And hopefully he becomes the guy, which is fair, but we'll see. And I get killed for pointing out the obvious. But appreciate that, man.
No, you got killed for being so emotional and being a troll. That's
Listen,
why you
man.
got
Listen,
killed.
let me tell you something, baby. A lot of the subscribers that have been with me a long time, they know when I'm trolling.
Right, but you
And
have to
then
be
there's a
fair to
lot of
Tua.
new Alabama fans that don't, and they take great offense to what
I
I
know,
be
but
saying.
like I said, I still think you're a little hard
All
on
right.
Tua. I think because you're not a fan of Tua, so you're a little hard on him,
All right.
honestly.
Alex with the donation said Gailey is not fired. ESPN has walked back the report. Time will tell. I'm waiting to hear the Miami Dolphins come out and say what they got to say. Because I can't imagine them coming out and walking it back and then doing it anyway. So we'll see. Dolphins media uncensored with the donation. Steps to success. Number one, new OC, offensive coordinator. Two, third pick, left tackle Sewell. Pick 18, either Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle. Okay, not bad. Trade a second and third pick to move up to get Najee Harris. Then sign Galladay or Robinson. All I read in that was become the Miami Crimson Tide. It felt like that, even though we got Sewell. It felt like we need to become Miami Crimson Tide to a degree. But that's that ain't a bad plan. I love the players that you mentioned. They could definitely help this team. Um, I'm just curious with everyone. When you watch Tua's game, if we get him all this stuff he needs and he's still out here looking bad. See, I ain't talking about the people that still are just in their mind, well, that ain't gonna happen, so I don't even want to answer that. If he's still out here looking bad, what do the Miami Dolphins do in 2022? When we win 10 games or 11 because of the defense, just like this year, you can't say a quarterback is the reason why we won 10 games. So what do you do in 2022? Dougley Durong in the comment section. What's up, bro? He said, what's up, brother? We gotta link up on each other's channel. It's been too long. I just gotta get free time from baby. LMAO. I hear you, man. You already know, man. We'll try to We'll talk tonight and see what's best for you, what's best for me. Then we'll link it together, man, so we can give everybody what you know they always want to see. But somebody got to answer my question. What do you do if you do all of that and he still ain't the guy? What do you do? Ingraven said next year Ravens back in Miami. We linking for sure. Doug got to come down too. Absolutely. But Ingraven, man, Lamar Jackson gonna be your quarterback next year? I gotta go on your show too, Ingraven. Just like last year, before the playoffs, I told y'all what was gonna happen. You gonna bring me on again? Ooh, what is gonna happen if Tannehill beat Lamar again? What are the Ravens gonna do? I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You know where to find me. Hit me up, bro. But all right, so I don't know if I really got answers. Did anybody answer me on what we do in 2022 if Tua don't work out this year, next year? Did anybody answer me? What do we do? We no longer have assets. Now we picking at 22 every year or better. What do we do? If he looking the same way he did this year, next year with better weapons and stuff, and I understand people going to keep on saying that's not going to happen. But if he does, what are you going to do? Somebody said thug it out. That's the best answer that I could come out with. Now we stuck thugging it out. If you don't know what the term thug it out means, it basically, it is what it is. Let's go through it. Oh well. By any means, let's just go. Let's do it anyway. Let's go. Hey, we gotta go through it. Shh. All y'all talk about say goodbye. How you gonna say goodbye? Who you gonna replace them with?
No, I need that, Daddy.
Yeah. Oh no, get that to mommy, okay?
No.
Yes. Who you gonna replace them with? The draft. Now how good you feel at finding a quarterback at 22, 23, 24 in the draft? Now how good do you feel about drafting a quarterback late in the first round, but he's the guy that's supposed to be the future? Just let the man develop. You know why I'm so hard on this situation? It's because y'all told us that it wasn't a such thing as let him develop. He coming in this league day one at number 5. You supposed like there's one thing to develop. We get that. But Tua has showed us that he ain't a guy that's like, oh my gosh, how do I put this? You know what? I'm not going to put it anyway. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Knowing what you know now, where would you draft Tua Tagovailoa? That's that's what I want to do. Knowing what you know now, where would you have drafted Tua Tagovailoa? That's how I want to sum it up in the form of a question. Knowing what you know now, where would you have drafted Tua Tagovailoa? And it comes to show you, all y'all people that say 5th overall, some of y'all, okay, you're showing your fandom of Tua because you mean to tell me you would have, knowing what you know now, you wouldn't go back and say, you know what, I might have actually selected Herbert. I might have actually selected Herbert. Like people say, oh, Herbert got all these weapons. Do you know what Herbert weapons were on Sunday when he threw over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and won against the Chiefs, even though, mind you, it wasn't everybody. But do you know who his weapons were in that game? I would have drafted Tua in the at the same pick that we would have got Noah. Knowing what I know now, I would have drafted Tua at the same place where we got Noah. Somebody said undrafted. It's impossible to go undrafted with that type of college experience and that type of talent. Because again, what people want to ignore is the fact that I'm gonna say it right now, Tua could still turn out to be the greatest of all time. Tua can still turn out to be the greatest of all time. Rough start, but he can still turn out to be the greatest of all time. The right coaching and the right situation, it changes things. It changes things. And believe it or not, even people that's given up on him, a lot of people are very hopeful that he can become that guy. A lot of people hit me up yesterday. I can't wait for you to eat your words on Tua. You're missing the point. If I eat my words, then I'm happy. I'm excited. If I'm eating my words, I win.
Mommy, I need your help.
Do you get that? I can't wait for Tua to make you eat your words. Me too. Me too. Man, that would be my dream for him to make me eat my words. It should be all of our dream. Even y'all who agree with me, you should be dreaming for Tua to make TD eat his words. Nathan with the donation, but no comment, so I appreciate you showing love. That's what I say. Exactly. Him making me eat my words is better for all of us. It's a win-win situation.
You need to log you in here?
I can't. This ain't gonna take over the live. Thank you, baby. It's a win-win situation, man. I would love for that to happen. Now we cooking. Now I'm giving commentary that, oh my gosh, Tua did this today, Tua did that. I can't wait to get the flip-flop stuff. Oh, TD flip-flopping on Tua now. No, he's performing now, so I'm saying he is. If he looks bad now, I'm saying he is. I would love for him to make me eat my words. Xavier Howard, one of the main reasons we won 10 games this year, it was a pleasure for me to eat my words. We had a chance to go to the playoffs at the end of the season because I ate my words. He gave us a chance. Yes, I think that Xavier Howard contributed in us getting 10 wins. Without Xavier Howard, I can't see us with more than 8. All right, we back now. That was just another phone call came in. Somebody said, you've been wrong about so many players. Name them. Name them. Name the player I've been wrong about. Name them. Xavier Howard. I'll start for you. Xavier Howard. Lamar. Hey, Engraving, you must have forgot dyslexic thoughts. Wilkins, you a lie. I'm a huge fan of Christian Wilkins. Wilkins, that guy. Tannehill, now y'all know I wasn't wrong about Tannehill. Now look at him. He was one of my main told you so's. Josh Allen trash. Y'all stop that mess. Devontae Parker, I wasn't wrong about Devontae Parker. Everybody was in unison in that situation. See, some of y'all just naming people now. You talk about Jaceki. Y'all, now you're naming people. But that's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. Kenny Stills. That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. You can't really name who I was wrong about. Drake. Was I wrong about Drake? I never said he was trash. I just said he wasn't good for the Dolphins. Balaj, come on, man. You know what? I'm going to give you Balaj. But didn't every running back we have start the same way? After Balaj, the first three, all of them were averaging the same thing until Gaskins came on the scene. Jay Cutler. See, now y'all just trolling. But that's my point exactly. Xavier Howard was one of the only guys that I went in on and talked about, and he proved it wrong. And mine was more of a future projection. Y'all know what y'all saw on film from Xavier Howard them first few seasons. He would get beat. He never could play a full season. And he's an opportunist. He take chances and all when he got a safety behind him. They got his back. It's that simple, man. TD, you seen ESPN apologies to Chan Gailey? No, I haven't, but we'll see. I'll check it out after this. If they didn't fire him, then hey, it ain't a scapegoat. Because I'm telling y'all now, I told y'all at the beginning of the stream, if Gailey got fired, he deserves some of the blame, but at the same token, I feel like it's a scapegoat. So if he didn't get fired, that makes me feel a whole lot better that they're not just trying to put it off on somebody and they know where the issues lie. See, and I understand somebody say, I want him fired. I understand that. I understand that. I definitely understand that. Tua lovers was ready to blame him. Oh, yeah. I mean, all you got to do is go look at the comment section at the beginning of the stream. All of, yay, yeah. It was almost like validation. It was like validation for why Tua didn't do well. But if he didn't get fired, I'm waiting to hear from Miami, not ESPN, not who reported it. I'm waiting on the Dolphins to say, that report was absolutely untrue. Because what's going to be even crazier is if they come out later and actually fire him. It's not Tua's fault. No, it's not Tua's fault wholeheartedly. I mean, it's a lot of people's fault. It's some of the wide receivers' fault. It's Chan Gailey's fault. It's Tua's fault. O-line. It's some of everybody. Running backs that barely block sometimes. It ain't just on Tua. Will you see my team Titans good far? Your team good? Will you see my team Titans good far? Your team good? I can't even put that together. But in regards to the Titans, y'all are going to go as far as the offensive line takes you. As soon as you lost your all-pro tackle in that guard, as soon as you lost both of them, the Titans actually looked a little bit back down to earth. At first, y'all were on fire, and nobody could touch you. But as soon as you lost those two offensive linemen, the team started to have battles every week. Yeah, they won some because they're still a good team, but they went into battle mode. And it's y'all, what's going to matter is, and this is what you got to worry about with the Ravens. You don't have the same offensive line going to play the Ravens this time. Well, actually, the Ravens coming to y'all, so that's a help. But you don't have that same O-line. So if they can protect Tannehill, I ain't even worried about run lanes. Derrick Henry do what he do on his own. He just wear you out, and in the fourth quarter, he start getting them big chunks because you're just dead tired. But if they can protect Tannehill, it's over. I don't see a team beating them, honestly, if they protect. But it ain't the same O-line. They got to do that. I'll just leave it at that. So we're not playing the Broncos next year. I gotta go look at it, man. I was gonna do a video soon on the upcoming schedule. Um, Fitz had to catch the vid. Man, that again, let me tell you something. Something ain't right about that whole situation. Ryan Fitzpatrick tests positive for COVID. Shout out to Thomas, said all the best from the UKTD. Shout out to you, homie. He tests positive for COVID, yet not a single person contact tracing, like close contact tracing. The man ain't catch COVID on Monday or Tuesday and it showed up positive. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He got it on Monday and on Wednesday he tested positive. The man played football in a game, won the game, hugging everybody and their mama. Was hugging everybody. Hugs everywhere, celebrations everywhere. And the NFL doesn't deem anybody close contact. Okay. Possible, but something ain't right. It could have went down that way. Just doesn't 100% equate for me. It doesn't. Something going on. It don't, I don't know. I'll leave it alone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. No contact, no close contact. Okay. Okay. TD, I have nothing to live for. Help me. Hit me up. Email me or DM me. Talk to me. I want to be able to show you there's tons to live for. So make sure you hit me up, man. All right? I'm here. Get Haskins. Exactly. It was one bad game. RD isn't trash. RD isn't trash at all. Now, what I will tell you in that game, we had some trash defensive play calls. That's why I'm saying it's interesting to me if Boyer did get fired. I mean, if Gailey did get fired, Boyer didn't have a hot season either. Everybody ain't gonna see that because of the stats we put up and the production. But you know, you get credit. Yeah, I get it. Nah, Chris, you got plenty to live for. So much opportunity for you. Exactly, man. Please DM me, email me. I love to talk to you, bro. I want to hear what's going on to make you feel that way. TD is going to a life coach. TD is going to a life coach to his resume. LOL. I'm already a life coach. We all should be, even if you don't know how. When you hear somebody say what we just heard, be better. TD, who do you want to pick at 18 in the draft? Man, I'm mad we ain't drafting at 32. 32 was supposed to be for us, man. Man, who do we want at 18? At 18, I would love to go look at a center. I would love to consider one of the best centers coming out. At 3, I would love the best left tackle you can get. Like literally, if it was my draft, I'm Panay Sewell, 18, the best center I can find. Early in the second round, I'm going ahead and grabbing me a running back. In the second round pick, I'm gonna grab me a wide receiver. And in free agency, I'm also gonna grab me some proven wide receivers that are young. Just because you're a top wide receiver coming into the league is no different from quarterback. You could be a bust too. The one thing that you typically don't miss on are the guys that proved it in their rookie contract and now they're becoming free agents. Those are the guys that you typically don't miss on. I want you to think about who we brought in free agency. This is the first free agency class where we can't sit here and be like, oh man, we should have never brought that person in. All of them produced. Think about our free agent class. I want y'all to name them in the comment section. Who do we bring in free agency? ESPN says Chan Gailey not fired. It was a mistake. Okay. I would love to get Kenny Galladay and Allen Robinson free agency and draft either Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase to add with Parker and Gesicki. That's what's up. I'm with that. But think about who we brought in free agency. Byron Jones has been amazing this year. Every time, it's like every 10 throws go his way. If he give up one thing, oh, Byron Jones. I think some people just mad that he was making more money than X to begin with. Some people just mad that people were like, oh, he's as good of a corner as X to begin with. If you know football, you know what Byron Jones has meant to this secondary. You know what I will say? Why don't you take Byron Jones off of this roster? And guess what? Xavier Howard don't have 10 picks this year. You know why? Because they ain't got to even target Xavier Howard. They got to do what they did in the first 3 games against us. Pick on Noah every week or whoever we want to put out there. How many interceptions X had in the first 3 weeks, y'all? I'm curious. Anybody know the math? How many interceptions he had in the first games, the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks? I might even go as far as. How many? My point exactly. So you keep on talking about Byron Jones in a negative way, you're going to end up getting what you asked for one day and wonder why your Wonder Boy X over there ain't putting up the numbers. And wonder why this team regressing and wonder why the pass rush and Ogba. You think Ogba got the sacks he got because just straight up Ogba? Some of those were coverage sacks. Quarterback back there like, nobody open. Oh. But some of y'all were criticizing Ogba in the first few games. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong, whoever said that. A sack is a sack, yes. But we also have to understand what's helping create them. This is just a conversation. A sack is a sack. Ogba gets the credit. But where was Ogba in the first few games? Because some of y'all was like, man, Ogba ain't worth it. He ain't doing nothing. Y'all were ragging him early in the season. Y'all were ragging on him. It's a ripple effect on defense. Defense, everybody's relying on everybody else to do their job on defense. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Somebody said, you embarrass yourself being on an NFL commercial. Clay, just go somewhere and sit down and be quiet, man. I embarrassed myself by being on an NFL commercial. How can you embarrass yourself being on an NFL commercial? I'm living my best life and enjoying myself. Not to mention, for 2 seconds, I made money. With the comma. For a 2-second clip, TD picked up a bag. Somebody say, don't give in to these trolls. No, I don't give in to them. I just make them understand how silly they sound sometimes. A 2-second clip that they could have called me and said, can we use this? And I would have said, sure, $0. Comma. Even shocked me. 2 seconds. We would like to lease this 2-second clip for 6 months, and this is what we would offer you. Where the paperwork? Come on, man. Some of y'all are ridiculous. You made yourself look. Hey, listen, I don't care how I make myself look. Hey, listen, how I look don't pay the bills. I got 5 kids. You done lost your mind. Hey, you Jew, see? See, say hi.
Hi.
Say comma.
Hi.
Comma. No, this ain't juice, but I like that you always think water is juice, so I will always open a bottle for you. Here you go. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Oh, man. A troll trolling a troll. Good for you. Exactly, man. It's actually fun, man. Y'all should try it. Y'all should try it. It's actually really fun, man. Making the people that think they getting under your skin realize. Like this one guy on Instagram always send me crazy stuff. Talking about, oh, bro, you a clown. I just reply, thanks for the validation. How? Like, oh my gosh, man. Man, I write him back. I strive to be the best clown that I can be in life. Thank you so much for the validation, man. I would have loved to been on a commercial. My girl even recognized you in the commercial. Ha ha. That's what's up, man. You know what's crazy? That's the second commercial I've been in my life, actually. That was the second commercial I've been in my life. I mean, it's the sixth time I've been on television, though. Because when I was in college, I told you when I ended up getting a scholarship in the marching band. And I was on the Ellen DeGeneres show twice. No, I'm wrong. Wait, hold on. One, two. I shot a Cadillac commercial. I was in a Cadillac commercial. I was on CBS Sports, Good Morning Football, whatever the show is. When y'all remember a year and a half ago or whatever, 2 years ago, they flew out to Dallas from New York to do the segment in my house. We filmed in my house and all of that with the Dolphins when I was living in Dallas. But, I mean, TDPHINSTALK has done nothing but brought me opportunities and joy and laughter, love, fun with my family and meeting new family members in over 14,000 subs. So this is amazing for me. Run a little small business and enjoy my time live. I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm enjoying the relationships I'm building with the people that continuously tune in. So outside of that, man, I know. I mean, you have to understand, man.
Did they release y'all's opponents already?
Yeah. I'm gonna go through it eventually.
I saw mine just now.
Yeah. That's why y'all gotta understand, man. When you're doing what I do, you're always gonna have a level of people that. It's one thing to disagree, and you could even dislike me because I disagree. But there are certain people that forget the disagree and dislike.
Give him the water.
Yeah.
He's pouring them down everywhere.
You pouring the water everywhere?
Yes.
Sorry, babe. You get certain people that hate. Hate is a little different. They're intentionally trying to contribute to your demise and your downfall. You know, there are some people that hate this channel, but they're subscribed just so that every time I go live, they can hit the dislike button. Oh, he's live. Dislike. I just don't like him so much that I'm gonna subscribe. Like you should read the comment section sometimes, bro. You're nothing but fake news every time. And I reply, why are you listening to fake news? Reality check. Reality check. Like it's amazing to me, you know. But I understand that's how it works, you know. People on the internet.
Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Mama, drink water.
Now you snitching on your mama? She took your water?
Yeah.
No, look at me. You snitching on your mama because she took your water, but your mommy say you've been pouring water everywhere.
No.
You haven't?
No.
But mama said that you've been pouring water everywhere. You've been pouring it on the floor and do. Listen, man, you're not finna get away with it every time, okay?
No.
You can't keep running to me trying to be babied, all right? Go tell mommy sorry. You don't want to? Well, go tell mommy sorry. No, tell her to her face. Go, bye-bye. Go tell mommy sorry. Woody babies, boy. What about a trade for Julio Jones or Odell Beckham? Maybe trade with Atlanta and drop the pick 3 to 4. Nah, man, I'm not for getting an older guy now. That it doesn't even fit the bill of what we're trying to do. We need guys between the age of 23, in free agency, 23 to about 27, no more nor less. That's been the bill. They've showed us that. They've showed us that, man. But like I said, man, you get these people that come in with hate and stuff like that, man. They make it personal, you know. And you know, you got to think about it too. Some people are so vindictive that, man, he just disagree with me or said something to make me look bad, and oh, I can't get through the screen to get to him. That really affects some people. I mean, I care and I don't care to a certain degree, but some people just, man, you got to question they upstairs, man. They like really like, oh my God, oh. But then they try to find you. Oh, they email you, bro. If I ever see you in the streets, if I ever like, because I said I disagree that this person suck and you believe in them, or this person's good and you don't. It's sad, man. TD is Matt Hawk's fault. Josh Jacobs got arrested. They hate because they ain't you. I don't know, man. See, everybody want to be you, but they don't want to go through what it took to be you. And I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I am a common man, just like every single one of y'all, just doing what I love. Everybody can pick up a computer, a phone, or whatever you got to use to do the same thing, and to let the chips fall where they may. I actually have more faith in Tua than Gailey. Gailey play calling sometimes seems so hard-headed, old school. Like, I got to be honest with y'all. Yeah, man, I get it. I see it too. But I never let the buck stop there. Like I will literally acknowledge to y'all right now, play calling sucks on offense, right? But why does the play calling suck on offense? You can't say because of Chan Gailey. Why does Chan Gailey's play calling suck? Oh, it always has. Why? You know, like ask why? Because we can't let it just stop with I hate the play calling and it's trash. That's why I always explore new things. There's reasons for everything. What if in practice they call the right plays that can get it done, but maybe it ain't Tua. Maybe they say the receivers can't handle deep balls. How about that? Maybe some of y'all will accept the message if I change the name. Forget Tua. Say every time they throw a 50-yard pass, every receiver drops it. And they're like, oh my gosh, our receivers can't catch a deep ball at all. Just call the short stuff. I mean, that could be a reason. And we ignore the fact that it's possible. TD, you must admit, you're being on the edge of the cliff, not acknowledging that your quarterback is a rookie. I have acknowledged that he's been a rookie several times. Watch this. Tua Tagovailoa is a rookie. And that plays a part in why he isn't playing great football. I just said that, right? What does that have to do with me going into detail about what he's not doing well as a rookie? What does that have to do with me actually pointing out the areas that he looks bad in as a rookie? See, I can say, you know what Tua struggles in? He struggles at this. But he's a rookie. Nobody's debating that. Am I not allowed to still say what? Is this what it's supposed to be? Tua throws 500 interceptions. He throws for 30 yards a game and fumbles and takes 1,000,000 snaps a game. I'm supposed to be like, yeah, guys, we lost 260-0 today, but Tua's a rookie. He's a rookie. Is that what's and then next year, I'm supposed to start to actually talk about the details of why. Is that how it's supposed to be? I know that's exaggerating, but I exaggerate to get the point across sometimes. Because some people can't just understand the simple terms. No, I'm allowed to talk about what he's not doing well as a rookie. So you know what? You just taught me something though. I need to start prefacing everything as a rookie. Tua is missing wide open receivers as a rookie at times. You know, Tua holds on to the ball too long as a rookie at times. His accuracy, you know, they say he was very accurate, but as a rookie, it doesn't always look that way. It doesn't always look that way. But is that better? Am I supposed to preface everything like that? And listen, man, I've noticed this one person have said the same thing 10 times. I'm done. If you're talking about with me or this channel, I'm done, then why you got to say it 10 times? Oh, you want me to know. Okay. I acknowledge that you are done. Okay. But I'll start prefacing things that way. I'll start saying, as a rookie, two of this, if anything's going to be criticism. And I think that'll help the masses cope with the truth. With the truth. If that's what you need, that's fine. I mean, everybody knows that he's a rookie. I thought it was common sense. We've had a lot of rookie quarterbacks. Pat White was a rookie. John, I mean, I don't even got to go through all of them. We've had a lot of rookie quarterbacks. We've had a lot of young quarterbacks. They were rookies. I wonder, I didn't even think about that. I don't even remember. How long did Pat White last? How long did Pat White last? TD, ESPN said the article is incorrect. I know, guys. Again, when the video is over, I'll change the title. Matter of fact, I might can change it now, actually. Let me see. I might can change it now. But you also understand how I wrote the title, right? Yeah, y'all do understand what TDB doing. I try not to be wrong, right? The title says, breaking news, Miami Dolphins reportedly fire Chan Gailey. That's why I made sure I put the word reportedly, because I haven't heard from the organization myself yet. That's why I said I'm waiting to hear from the organization. But that's why the title of the video says, breaking news, Miami Dolphins reportedly fire Chan Gailey. So either way, whether it's true or not, I'm giving you what has been reported. Juju is TikToking clown. Oh, Lord. Pat White, I think, lasted 2 years, 1 year on bench and 1 year played. Man. John Beck, yep. He's our future. ESPN says it's not. Okay, he is fired. Okay, like all these conflicting things, it don't matter, man. Anyway, man, I just wanted to have that conversation with y'all. We're going to see what happens. I'll be back to y'all with more accurate news once we know officially from the organization. When the Miami Dolphins confirm that they have released Chan Gailey, I will be back to let y'all know whether that has been confirmed or not. Shout out to Cody Graham with the donation. I like Zach Wilson a lot. I think he could be an elite quarterback in the future. Everyone is content with Tua being a system QB at best. And then you hit your head like, wow. Hey, man, I'm going to leave it at that. Because the truth is, you're right. If the guy needs all the weapons around him and he needs this and he's that, then he's a system quarterback. If he needs the right play calling and all this and that, he's a system quarterback. But, you know, I've never had a problem. Let me help you understand. So I've never had a problem with system quarterbacks. That's good enough for me, though. I've always been fine with the system quarterback. But if you're going to have a system quarterback, give him the system. Give him the weapons. Give him the right play calling. Give him the system. But you can't give someone a system if you're not going to acknowledge that he's system. If you want to talk about him in the likes of Mahomes, Watson, Russell, then he don't need the system. He's going to go out there, and Rodgers, he's going to go out there and make plays even if the system is failing him. But if we got to be honest with ourselves, we need to say he's a system quarterback, then let's give him the system. Let's give him what he needs. It's only fair to give a quarterback what he needs instead of giving up on him. Instead of giving up on him, give him what he needs. Give him what he needs, if that's what he needs. It's just some people want their cake and eat it too. They want to give him what he need and then tell you stop calling him a system quarterback. Like, dang, why does it got to go that deep for people? He's not a system quarterback. He's great. You know, give him what he needs, though, but he's still great. No, you're either system or you're not. And if he's a system guy, then don't sit here and treat him like he's not, because he'll always fail. Give him what he needs. Ryan Tannehill is a system guy. He can win you ball games and be a contender if you give him what he needs. Nothing's wrong with that. Somebody did say something real good, though. They were like, Tua has been a game manager this year. And everybody asked for them to open up the playbook and not make him a game manager, let him throw the ball. And they made a valid point. If they would have kept Tua in a position to be a game manager yesterday, we wouldn't have got blown out like that. And I can't disagree with that. If they didn't ask him to do so much and they just told him to manage the game and not make mistakes, we wouldn't have lost like that. They were like, you get what you asked for. You asked for him not to be managing games and you wanted him to be let loose. They let him loose. They let him loose. Yes, we would have. No, we wouldn't have. Those 3 interceptions were critical, regardless whether they were his fault or not. Game manager Tua don't throw it on none of those plays. He doesn't throw it on not a single one of those picks. He wouldn't have threw not one of those, not even the slant to Devontae on the pick 6 that was dropped. And that ball was high, to be honest with you. But he's a rookie. He's a rookie. Had to get that in there. Anyway, man, I'll be back, man. Cody with the donation before I leave. He said, seems like most elite quarterbacks these days are mobile and have a big arm. Tua really doesn't have either. Mahomes, Wilson, possibly Herbert, and Allen. Great observation. I want to say this real quick before I get out of here. Most great quarterbacks are mobile and stuff because they have to do more. This is that conversation I always go into about the money. Yes, sir.
I mean gummies.
No gummies, man. It's what? It's 3:45, man.
I want the gummies.
Yeah, you'll get it if that's what you choose for a snack tonight.
I want one.
Boy, you stop being a gummy fiend. Bye. Bye. Not funny. Bye. Go subscribe to the family blog channel so you can see our life behind the scenes. The Dow family, okay? Go check out our family channel. We came up with a calendar of content we're going to be posting and how we're going to do it. Y'all get to see the back behind the scenes of our life. So go subscribe to that now, all right? Your kids are hilarious, mate, man. Come get them. Bye. Close my door. Close my door because I told you once, you're not going to pester me to saying yes. All right, so anywho, but yeah, it goes back to the conversation I always talk about with money. On your rookie deal, you're going to have the best team around you. Like, Miami Dolphin fans, y'all got to think about that. Y'all got to think about the fact that we might have about $40-something million next year in cap space, and we're probably going to spend it all. And next year, we are going to have the best roster. Give it here. Next year, we're going to have. Next year and the year after, we're going to. No. See, you bring me a bottle of water that your mommy closed asking me to open, but you're out there sprinkling everything. Cammy? Are you going to drink it?
Here.
Oh my gosh, y'all see what I'm talking about? He going through it with his mama with water, and they come back to me to be the culprit, the bad person. And this one over here, he brings me the box of gummies, fruit snacks.
I want the bus.
Come here, both of y'all, come here. Cammy,
Daddy.
I'll never tell you you're drinking too much water.
No, no.
But you're drinking a lot of water and you're using it recreationally, and that's not good. Carter, when Daddy says no, he means no, okay?
Okay.
Put it back where you got it from. Love you.
Daddy.
Carter, I love you.
No,
All right.
No.
Cammy,
Daddy.
no, okay?
Daddy.
Bye-bye, all right? I'm gonna come play. I'm gonna come supervise your water drinking in a little, okay?
No.
Look at me. You are a handful, man. I cannot deal, y'all. I promise y'all. Let me go. I don't want you on me. Lord, boy, you was just a handful, man. I promise y'all. Oh my gosh, I promise y'all. They tried to trap TD. Yes, man, they do it, man. And it's crazy, man. See, when I was growing up, both of them would have got a whooping.
No, I didn't walk in.
See, he talking back. No, you had that whooping. When I was growing up, they both would have got their behind toe up. I told you, no, that's how I was raised. But you know, I try to break these generational things, man, that can impact, kids later on in life. Bye. Listen. All right, come on. Come to me. Come here. Oh, now it's hide and seek. It don't matter. All right. Anywho,
Go.
let me go love on the family, y'all. I'm gonna go love on the kids. Give them some valuable attention, even though they've been getting it all day. Thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Boy, I tell you, these babies, man, they my pride and joy, though. 5 of them. The older ones, they over all this stuff. But yeah, man. Anywho, love y'all, man. I'll see y'all later. I'll give y'all some more accurate information as we go, man. I'll see y'all soon, all right? Here, Cammy, come get this water. Bye, y'all. You coming on today? Maybe. We'll see. Cammy, come drink. Drink water. Here. No. Stay right here. Drink your water. You're not finna sprinkle that couch. Your mama keep yelling at me about that couch. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Come here.